Hey everybody, this is Rydo and we are back to Costume Quest. Why is this not called Candy Quest? Come to think of it. We're in a weird position because we need to succeed and these enemies have gotten rather strong and I'm struggling, which is not something I should be doing considering this is supposed to be a kid's game. And you really can't get beyond the idea that this is supposed to just be a kid's game. Like, if it's really for adults, it makes no sense. Like, this game does not sell. You don't make a Halloween game for adults. There's far too many horror games in general. Oh, by the way, I guess I could do this and get double candy and double experience, but let's instead do this. Who's... let's see. I guess we should play the cards. Oh, we can. It makes sense. Right. Play this card. Play this card. And attack. There we go. 600 XP and 300 candy and a new card. Do you know if there's a fountain around here? Yeah, I know if there's a fountain around here. But this is just a bad way. This is not how you want RPGs to go. Is having to refill your health after each time. Just search around all these hidden angles. Maybe we'll get lucky. The graphics actually don't look very good when you look at the walls on either side. They're kind of jittery. So that's 2. Tag it. Start by damaging and then immediately attack the healer. And I'm assuming that that isn't a character that respawns. Because if it is a character that respawns, I don't want to grind, even though I probably should grind to try to increase my levels. I don't know if increasing my levels though fixes anything. I think the balance of this game is very succinctly programmed into the game, and if it feels unbalanced to me, it's simply because the creators programmed it in a way that feels unbalanced, and there's no way to get around that. The range of health, the range of attacks that enemies have based on what the heroes' levels are is not very wide at all. It's the same characters with the same, now it's about 200 health, doing the same about 50 damage per attack if it's a big attack. Let's see. I don't need to use my hero ability in this one. I don't think. This one's getting stronger. An experience and another Creepier Treat card. And you can't do anything to start this fight. Quickler. And Creepier Treats come back in 2 turns. So, Declaration of Destruction. That nearly kills him. And Pterodactyl. That doesn't quite nearly kill the other one, but Sweet Justice should put him very close. So that was a very nice, quick game. $126 candy, that seems odd, but it makes more sense when we're at 3,000 candy. So at this point, it is ridiculously incorrect to continue playing. Let's see. We still don't have the card they're looking for. We need to go back into the sewer and come over here. Shady. Buy a map and let's see, buy this, buy this, buy this, buy this. We can actually afford everything. So hopefully that will increase the health of my characters. And now that we have a map, we can see there's 2 secrets and 2 costume pieces around here. And power off. And so you would hope you could just hit these characters and then that would do an instant kill, or that you would run into characters that were so weak that you could defeat them in the first turn. That's generally what I like to see in RPGs, and it's just not here. There's several different ways it gets implemented. Oh, her outfit is totally different now. I like that outfit a lot better. But I wonder, did I just pay 1,000 candy for skins? Let's see. Let's see. We have one more turn before we can double that. See, that guy is at 1, so if there was any way to reflect back even 1 damage, I would have seen it by now. I am doing more damage. I used to be doing 50 and now I'm doing about 60. Which is certainly an increase. These different skins, however, would have been better suited for different characters. Oh, Savage Snail, I didn't see that there. Well, good news is I can use the cards, but in this case I'm gonna run away. Let's drink some water and try again. There's an odd attempt here, certainly, to promote staying hydrated. But doesn't make the most amount of sense. Pterodactyl. I'm just gonna play these to double experience. And I'm gonna attack with this one because I'm not gonna instantly win. There's another costume I know I got a different skin for, but double the candy. I think I'm just gonna hold on to Sweet Justice for the next fight. Yep, this should do it. One more attack. And that was 1500 XP and 400 candy. The absolute right time to do that. And it looks like we're gonna get a ninja costume here. Let's see if this is... There we go. One more candy delivery. And I don't think this armor is the right size. And I'm pretty sure that the street was blocked off even then, even before in the first game right there. Or it was blocked off maybe in a different area. So this'll help burn a fight so we can get our Creepier Treat cards back. Declaration of Destruction. Skip. Skip, skip, skip. And I'm gonna hold on to the other attack because it's a group attack anyways. Seems like we might now be getting ahead of the curve. We went from it being really hard to now it being kind of easy. And I don't know what happened there to cause that to happen, but let's hit. Well, actually, before we hit that one, let's go refill our health. And we've already done that one. I don't feel like you could refill your health before in the first game. It feels new and slightly helpful, but also kind of just pointless. I think for a kid's first RPG, you would just refill their health at the end of each battle anyways. There's a lot of things in systems you could easily just do. And then maybe you start the game in a really easy mode, and then if people succeed at defeating the game, you unlock a more difficult mode and have the kids learn more systems. Right. Let's look at it. We have 2 more turns before we can use those. Or 2 more battles. Not 2 more turns. Sweet justice. You can tell the music is clearly trying to ape the Superman theme without infringing on the Superman theme. Trying to be close enough to it while not violating any laws. I suppose for each of these costumes they could have made a secondary new costume instead of just kind of having us have the same thing again in the second game. I don't know if the costumes were as interesting an element as the creators of the game thought it was going to be. Like, when you actually think about it, every Halloween kids just kind of want to wear very popular characters over and over again. Like, very few kids are like, I want to be this very odd costume that I have to explain to people because it won't even make sense, or this really obscure character. I want to be a superhero Batman. Hey, we level up, and we now have a wizard. And wizards can light up areas, which I remember having an ability to light up an area in the first game. So yeah, it makes a lot of sense that people would just not, kids in particular would not be. Really? Do I have... This is funny. Haley is really thirsty. But... let's see. Yeah, they can't be. This is gonna be an awkward menu, come to think of it. Like, well, I can't hydrate her. Interesting. The game was, I think, glitched. And then, so this should be the last delivery. That's the last one. Let's get these back to Sadie. And there's nothing here left unless I can talk to Corvus, which I can. And maybe we can learn something new. Why we have to load, I don't know. Just bad engines. Bad engines. You're back, and you look ready for a new technique. Step into my office. Ah, see? So he's like the guy. You're already lethal on offense, but your defense has room to grow. If you press Y and hold it to charge, you can release it at the moment of attack to do a counter. A counter reduces your damage taken more than a regular block, and it returns some of it anyways. Why don't you do it every time you ask? Well, it takes away a while to charge, so your pals will be vulnerable while you do it. Also, if your enemy doesn't attack you while you're charging, that means someone else just took one for the team. Why would you do it then, you ask? If you're fighting weaker enemies, it might be worth it, the risk to end the fight faster. It can also be very useful to stay in a fight if you're just about one hit away from defeat. Anyway, enough talk. More action. Start charging Y and release when I attack. Did you feel that? You barely took any damage and you bounced back some to me. Let's do it again. No, that's not it. Charge and then release when he attacks. That's it. You know you have to see it. I have to see it 3 more times though. Once more. Nailed it. You're probably my best student, but I don't like to pick favorites. Anyways, you now have defensive counters in your toolbox. Use them wisely. Excellent. That's rather helpful, I think. Just speed up the gameplay. Speed up that gameplay. Alright. Do you have any? So pterodactyl upgrades for 1,000, or I could buy some more cards. Let's upgrade the pterodactyl for now, and then we need a couple more. Let's see what Sadie's got to say now. Here's your deliveries. You weren't kidding about the sting operations. Thank you guys. This is gonna make Blob very happy. Blob? He runs the speakeasy on the east side of the city. He knows more about the underground tunnels. He can tell you how to get in the compound. The password for the east side speakeasy is Mice Crispy Treats. Good luck finding Lucy and Everett. Thanks, Sadie. We won't forget this. Quest complete. The guards are getting better and better at sniffing us out. So just put this on and hold this and go this way. And that turned on the light so we can just walk back and forth now. That's quite nice. And where are we on the map? I guess we're right in the middle of the map, aren't we? so we can get in here, or when we get the pirate costume we can get there. Hey, look at those crazy claw marks. What do you think did that? Were you the one who clawed up that wall? Nope, I'm waiting for whatever did it to come back though. I bet it gives good back scratches. I'd look for clues, but I don't have lighting technology. You should hunt it down. Maybe we will. So we have a couple of things we can do. What's the password? Mice crispy treats. And so not all of these monsters are bad guys, apparently. Even they don't want to work for the Orwell. Nothing like placing a handful of candy after a day in the mines. We toil in the mines all day so that high-rise monsters can line their pockets. I don't know what I can do about it, just so I just eat candy to forget. I thought it would be great to work in the with candy all day, but I don't get to eat any of it. What's the point? Human children, how come have you come to taste Blob's candy? Not exactly. Say you told us you knew how to get into Dr. White's compound. Of course Blob knows, but why would Blob tell human children his secrets? Because Blob is nice? Ha, Blob has been called many things. Fat, dumpy, smelly, ugly. But nice is a new word to describe Blob. Blob will tell you what. If you human children have some deliveries for Blob in the east side of the city, then Blob will hook you up with a secret. What do you say? I guess that's fair. Blob must keep his candy flowing to his customers. So, more trick-or-treating. More trick-or-treating on the east side of the city now. Pretty repetitive, and you can kind of tell this is the part that they worked on originally in making Costume Quest 2 is the idea of just once again having us walk around and do the same thing. Hey, how'd you small humans get in here? You don't even have a hard hat. Blob gave us special clearance. We did? Well, that's a relief because we have strict instructions not to let any humans sniff around here because those human artifacts that we found in the mines. What human artifacts? Sorry, small human, I've sworn to secrecy. There's nothing you could possibly say to me that would make me spill the beans about those artifacts. Oh, yes? Really? What if I try this? Those artifacts sound valuable. You must be proud to be one who dug them up. Me, yeah, I'm a good digger. But did you dig up any other cool stuff? I did dig up a piece of paper with those artifacts, but I couldn't read it. Thought it were the plans at first, but it was just garbage. That's why I put it in the trash pile behind me. Diplomacy saves the day again. In a weird way, this may be the first instance of a video game actually using diplomacy. I didn't even know what a hippie is. So she's dressed up like a hippie. Trash pile behind him. You would think it would be this trash pile, but I guess not. I can't go any further this direction. And we don't really have time to knock on this door. How are we doing? Quests now have gotten longer. Doug said there's some plans in the trash pile around here. We need to pick up only 3 deliveries, so that's a little bit less. We need to find a way to get to the west side of the sewer. We need to find a way to get in the compound, find 3 more kids, look for the creature, like the creature surfaced. We need to find a dupe of Rice crispy treats treat. Rice crispy treats cards. Okay. How many of these do we still have to get? Seems like they just add another space. And same is true for patterns. There's still 6 patterns. And we don't have a map for this area. And we're at level 6, and level 7 would be 25,000, which seems awfully like a lot, honestly. See, the game has certainly gone from feeling like it was going to be really short to now it feels like it's going to be too long. There's this stalling factor. We felt this in the first game too, a middle section of just having us do the same thing over and over again. And I knew that's what it was going to be, because that's what the game has to be. It has to be RPG fights. It has to be trick-or-treating. There's really no way to speed it up. If I was going to make a trick-or-treating game, I'd almost make a sim management game. Or maybe like a tower defense game. Have kids going to the doors and then put up tower defenses to stop the kids from getting to the door and taking the candy or something like that. I would try to automate the process and do something different with it. Yeah, a lot of ideas, but none of them feel great. None of them feel like they'd be amazingly good ideas. And this isn't really an amazingly good idea either. That's it for this recording. Though, as always, I ask you to like, share, subscribe, comment, and watch every second of my videos. If you want to friend or follow me on basically any social media sites, there's a whole bunch of links down below. Thank you for watching. Have a good evening.